Good win. Let's keep it going.
So there's making an entrance, and then there's making an entrance, and that's exactly what MP did in its first game as a pro. You heard it here first. The next big thing is here.
Gotta love H-Town. This city shows why people love it. Get after that.
How do you miss that?
Looking good, my guy. Opposition, stay in there, as long as they win. They don't even know what's coming for them.
Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength.
What up, Keenan?
Missing a valued contributor. That could be a
Keenan,
challenge.
boy,
We'll
this is
see how
American. What's up?
they
You
answer
ain't
the
no
bell.
scared. Say what's up. What's up?
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Vince Williams out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 5 down low. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Oh, well, Kevin, I'm always interested
B,
in the
welcome in,
rookies,
Big B,
seeing which
welcome in.
guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what'll happen with some of these young players.
Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
Green passes to Smith. Inside. Out to Brooks for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
A guy who shoots freely at the perimeter, Brooks, can do real damage from out there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Of course, John Morant's name first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can...
God damn, an ass worse.
Steven Adams comes in for Şengün. Here's Thompson in for
We are
Brooks.
getting our ass worse. 19-8. We diabolical. 400K. J-Red.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Houston moving the ball around. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. Right, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. Count it. Good. Baines got it back down to within single digits for Memphis.
You see the offensive versatility there. Baines stepping inside the arc to take that mid-range.
To the paint. Here's Adams. Adams drawing the double team. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Cam Whitmore comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Gigi Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And Smart subbed in for Vince Williams. Green against Smart. There's the pick. And it goes down 2 points.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Up top, Adams. Outside, Green. Pass to Eason. 6 to shoot. The Rockets again can't hit.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
MP. And the dunk by MP.
Get him off me,
I like
coach.
how MP did not settle for the lay-in.
Our first bucket. Second bucket. 50.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Charlotte.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. It felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Pass to Eason. Over MP. Kick out to Adams. To stop the drought. And the rejection by MP. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top, up 5.
Way to be
And
there,
back with
coach.
the start
Way
of the
to
second
be
quarter
there.
in just a moment.
Splash.
I didn't hear you say you can't have it. Because I thought you said, do I play this game a lot?
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Amen Thompson, Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. MP with a screen on Holiday. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Here's MP with the second effort. It's rebounded by Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report.
I hate Brooks. Always grabbing somebody. I wish I could punch him.
Calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new
I had
CBA, especially the
a dunk
dreaded
for
second apron.
y'all, and
Fans
he
possibly unclear
grabbed
on what it
me.
means.
Ugh.
Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Off target at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Green kicks to Brooks. And the rejection by Jackson. MP, that's for 2. MP getting out in front on the break.
And that's how you execute.
I do that
in the
fast
open
break,
floor.
but
Great
no,
job by MP to get to his spot.
Please don't get in my way. Please don't get in my way. I'm going to lock this man down. No, Şengün. I'm right there. Yeah, I'm right there.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he could not get that one to go.
That's a
Out of
block.
contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .153 left in the first half. Eason passes to Brooks. Now here's Green. Unloads from 13. Connects the jumper drops.
Good bucket.
Green's got 7.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Smart deciding where to go with it. MP against Adams. Lock at 6. Outside, Bain knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 7.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Rockets leading by 4. Brooks outside. Screen by Adams. To the inside. Adams drawing the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Easton passes to Van Vliet. Just 3 to shoot. Over Smart. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game. Williams finds MP. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. Back to Williams. Here's Bain. Plays it up off the glass. Bain's got 5 points now this quarter.
Striking fast inside. Bain isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
And here is Van Vliet. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Rockets lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center.
Does she make one? Well, I only see one person make it. Nobody else.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
You know, for the Grizzlies, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first. And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality,
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Top performer. How am I a top performer? I only got 8 rebounds.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a... He's checked in for Morant. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Desmond Bain. MP out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams at the 2 guard. Here's Şengün. And the rejection by Jackson. Williams passes to MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Santi Aldama. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Here's MP, and it's blocked by Şengün. To the middle, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
MP outside. That one misses. Good work defensively by Smith.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his
I'm
teammates have picked
fighting
up the
these
slack.
dudes.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Eddie, that strong though? God damn.
First one falls for him. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And so he's able to get one of two.
Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the lead by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Williams against Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Out to Thompson for the tie from deep. Green. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
Damn, that boy Green's a problem.
Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Memphis. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Here's MP. MP finishes inside.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Smart against Van Vliet. Smith for 3. That shot no good.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
MP against Smith. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tari Eason's checked in for Smith. Whitmore comes in for Green. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Şengün passes to Shepard. Eason gets a wide open look. Another miss by Houston. No good that time. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Memphis out in front. They're up by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Where they at?
That's crazy, boy. That's wild.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Adams in at the center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And it's Green missing. Memphis leading. Lobbed up there for Clark. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Green. Down low. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Grizzly shooting 43% from the field. MP with a screen on Green. Morant outside. He's looking for MP and finds him. Tries again. Green against Morant. Over Green. And a wide open look for MP. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And 12 points for MP.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
And timeout is called by Ime
Jimmy
Udoka.
Jimmy T.
By coach was carefully
Thank you for the like on the stream, man. Thank you for the like on the stream. You're goated, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate it.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Williams has checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He told his guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David.
Good vision that time from Green and anticipation. Kind of knew where his teammate was going to be.
Morant kicks to Williams. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. MP with a screen on Green. And it's Morant missing.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Eason finds Brooks. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Brooks not shy about firing away. I mean, it's important that he continues to make these jump shots he's taking.
Here's Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Oh, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in. MP with a screen on Van Vliet. And a wide open look for Bane. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so Green will bring it up for the Rockets. Van Vliet left side. Bucket is good. That's 10 points so far for Jabari Smith.
And this is a statement, but
shit.
we're excited about Smith already. How about now?
MP sets the screen for Williams. Pass to MP. Inside. MP gets it.
Huge bucket by MP. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one went down.
The Rockets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 1 of 9. For 3, Van Vliet drills it from outside. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Van Vliet knows his team needs him to deliver much in the clutch. So all he does is dial up that intensity.
Takes a step back. Bane passes to MP. Williams with the ball, headed by Green. Jacks up a 3. Williams can't hit.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Out to Brooks. Houston moving it around. 11 feet away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
MP with it. Now Green defending. And Aldama has it in the corner. Payne for three. Cans the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now in terms of strategy here. Any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And Van Vliet unmoved under pressure. I mean, when his team needs a basket, he simply goes out and handles his business.
Here's Payne. Count it!
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.
I saw MP had his first career double-double. That shows talent and drive, and we'd love to see both. Keep on keeping on, player.
I'm hating how they played me on this one. Finessing my jump shots. I hate that. I'm gonna change it up a little tad bit.
I've had enough, started an avalanche. Shit, I ain't play hockey like once. I've had enough. I just signed to the Rockies and I ain't gonna buy me no cup. I went from east to the west to the streets, some next in the springs. We serving up so all that weed that you rapping the back. She come from the boy, but yet didn't come to the stone. I got me a mess, he letting off scratches that go for the low. Good with Dion and chill with the buffs. I've had enough. Shout out to Denver, the cooker with Jokic and Murray for lunch. I've had enough. Started the Avalanche. Shit, I ain't play hockey like once. I've had enough. I just signed to the Rockies and I ain't gon' buy me no cup. I went from east to the west to the street, so next in the spring we be serving up snow. All that weed that you wrap in the bag, she come from the boy, but yeah, just come to the store. All that clever with X's and A's, your tango with semi. I swear that that bitch better blow if you out there. Yeah, I got me a mess and he letting off scratches that go for the low. Good with Dion and chill with the
Tell your friend come downstairs. She gets some money too. Hey, listen. You got that clip in his hand. How you ready to go? Anywhere in America.
Entering safe area.
Agent, I need to debrief with Schaefer. Kelso had to go. Said it was safer for us if she's not here.
Good to see you. Waiter.
Agent requesting backup.
Jack has been picking up some weird comms on the mobile Shade server. We tracked a signal to this super high-tech underground bunker running this special security protocol. I've never seen a program like this. It is not friendly to Shade tech. To get further than the lobby, you'll need to leave your gear. There's something already programmed in Isaac's code that will give you access. Agent, I need you to go to the facility, enter the program and overload it so I can access their systems and get more intel on the Black Tusk and their operation. Once you enter the facility, you'll lose access to your Shade tech. Your gear won't work the same. If you're willing to take the descent into the program, you can overload the AI so I can access the database and get more intel on the Black Tusk. The program is impressive. Someone went to a lot of trouble to protect the facility. I know it's not ideal walking in without your gear into what may be a death trap, but hey, you should be used to that, Agent. To run the program, you'll need to use the simulation gear and weapons. For the simulation, you won't be an agent. Now you're like a cool new green operator. The radio comms don't work in the facility, so Isaac will be your guide while I access the database. Have fun overloading the system. I mean, good luck, Agent.
With the announcement of Tom Clancy's The Division 3, the team over at Massive Entertainment are currently hiring for more key positions for the game. They're currently looking for an animation director, a narrative director, and a senior AI developer, which is exciting news because we can finally possibly get an official announcement with a trailer, a picture, or something from Ubisoft themselves at the next Ubisoft Forward. Only time will tell, but what is one feature you would love to see added to The Division 3? With the announcement of The Division 3, it looks like the team over at Massive is currently hiring for multiple positions for the next Tom Clancy Division, The Division 3. They currently posted on X that they were looking for an animation director, and more recently they even posted that they are looking for a narrative director to join the team working on Tom Clancy Division. And more recently, in an interview with Games Radar on Star Wars, the executive producer for The Division, Julian Garrity, officially said this: "It's been announced that I am the executive producer for The Division, so these are my last weeks on Star Wars Outlaws, but I'm making sure that I'm pushing as much content as I can in these last weeks." Now, with even all that being said, we know that team members from Star Wars at Massive were working on The Division 2 prior to going to Star Wars, so most likely a lot of those core members will come over as they continue to hire and build the team to create the next installment of The Division. So we have some more developing news on The Division Resurgence. We know recently that they had 11 new job postings on the Ubisoft official website, and many of us jumped to the conclusion, well, this must be because they're trying to make the game bigger than it already is. And now this lines up with the most recent public statement put out by Ubisoft that says The Division Resurgence are no longer expected to come out in FY25, as the teams are taking the necessary time to ensure these experiences meet expectations. Now, this could be indicating that Ubisoft is prioritizing quality and market readiness over rushed timelines, which is a big win for all of us gamers. Can you believe it's been officially 6 years since the launch of The Division 2? And it even looks better than some of the games that are coming out today. So we got some new details on The Division 3. A lot of you guys know by now, Massive Entertainment, a Ubisoft studio, is currently working on the next installment of Tom Clancy's The Division. Now, if you head to the official Massive Entertainment website, you can click on Games and then click on The Division 3. And they're currently hiring 5 positions. You might have noticed that the animation director and the senior AI designer were on here previously. We covered this. They also had a narrative director that seems to have been filled already. And there are now 3 new positions that previously weren't on here, which is good news for fans of the Division franchise, as we know that they're full steam ahead with the next installment of Tom Clancy The Division. I have to know, are you guys excited for the next installment of Tom Clancy The Division? With the announcement of the Division 3, it looks like the team over at Massive is currently hiring for multiple positions for the next Tom Clancy division, the Division 3. They currently posted on X that they were looking for an animation director, and more recently they even posted that they are looking for a narrative director to join the team working on Tom Clancy division. And more recently, in an interview with Games Radar on Star Wars, the executive producer for the division, Julian Garrity, officially said this: "It's been announced that I am the executive producer for the division, so these are my last weeks on Star Wars Outlaws, but I'm making sure that I'm pushing as much content as I can in these last weeks." Now, with even all that being said, we know that team members from Star Wars at Massive were working on the Division 2 prior to going to Star Wars, so most likely a lot of those core members will come over as they continue to hire and build the team to create the next installment of the division. So we have some more developing news.
Incoming backup request.